This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Okay, Shalom everybody. We're continuing in Mishna Berura Daf Hashavua, Siman Lamed Aleph Seif Beis. What about Tefillin on Chol Hamoed? This is a very big question. Tefillin on Chol Hamoed. The reason we don't wear Tefillin on Shabbos and Yom Tov is because Shabbos and Yom Tov is an ois. Is Chol Hamoed an ois? Says Mechaber Chol Hamoed Gam Kein Osur Lahaniach Tefillin Me'atam Hazeh Ba'atzmai. On Chol Hamoed it is prohibited to wear Tefillin for the reason we mentioned before. Sheyemei Chol Hamoed Gam Kein Ha'ois. The days of Chol Hamoed are also an ois. Says the Rama. So whose shita is that? That's the shita of the Chuvas Harashba in the name of Tosfos and the Ravid and the Chuvas Marik and the Rashbi in the Medrash Hanelam and Shir Hashirim and the Seif Ho'itim. However, the Rama says V'yesh Omrim Shechol Hamoed Chayiv B'Tefillin, and then that's the shita of the Rosh. V'chein noagin b'chol gliloi seilu. That's the minhag in all of our communities. Lahanichan b'moyed, to put on tefillin on Chol Hamoed u'levarich aleim, and to make a bracha. Elo she'in mevarchim aleim b'kol ram v'esegnesim l'shar yimos hashana. But we don't make a bracha out loud like the rest of the year. So minhag Ashkenaz is to wear tefillin with a bracha on Chol Hamoed. So all you Ashkenazim out there, you got to come up with a reason why you probably do not wear tefillin on Chol Hamoed. Anyone here wear tefillin on Chol Hamoed? No, nobody will admit it.
Not in Eretz Yisrael, Ashkenazim don't wear.
That's something else. That's Minhag Yushalayim or Minhag Eretz Yisrael. So, but Minhag Ashkenaz, Eretz Yisrael is not Ashkenaz. Eretz Yisrael is Israel. Ashkenaz is Germany and Poland. So, what's the reason why most Ashkenazim follow the answer is it's Hasidish influence. Because Hasidim don't put on tefillin based on Kabbalah. But let's see beyond that. Because the Mechaber holds that it's Asur, and that wasn't for Kabbalistic reasons. Let's see the Mishna Berura. Gam mehein ois, they're also nice. But Pesach, achilas matzah. On Pesach, the ois is achilas matzah. What about on Chol Hamoed or the rest of Pesach, where there's no mitzvah of matzah? Well, the isser of chometz may be an ois. Uvasukkah, yeshiva sukkah. V'yesh omrim svirlu kiven shemutar mitzvah ben atar laka ois. The yesh omrim, the Rama holds, since when you're allowed to do malacha, there's no ice. Lahanicha b'moyed. The Rama brings the shita that in Chol Hamoed you're chayiv in tefillin. V'chalitza zon tzach liyas v'Chol Hamoed kaidam halal. Chol Hamoed you have to take off the tefillin before halal, not like Rosh Chodesh, before halal. Some people even take it off after Chazar Hashatz. By the way, the opinion of the Mishna Berura is that you cannot put on Rabbeinu Tam tefillin during Chazar Hashatz. It is asur, because you're mechuyev to listen to Chazar Hashatz. Anyway, you know the Mishna Berura shita is you're not allowed to collect tzedakah during Chazar Hashatz. You can't give tzedakah during Chazar Hashatz, just like you can't do it during the silent Shemona Esrei. Those who have a custom to take off the tefillin after the silent Shemona Esrei have to be careful to hear the Chazar Hashatz. She'in, you don't make a bracha out loud. Peirosh mishum deyesh manichim yesh she'ena manichim. Some put it on, some don't put it on. Ayin mavarchim, some don't make a bracha. So therefore, yesh levach v'ashek today shaloi lavo yidei machlekes. You should make a bracha quietly, so you don't come to strife. V'chein lo yelech behem b'shus haram lebeis knesses. Normally, there's considered an inyan to walk into the shul wearing tefillin. Don't do that on Chol Hamoed. V'achroinim hiskimu ledas hataz de yoiser toiv lahanichan beli bracha. The Rama said the minhag in our Medinos is to put them on Chol Hamoed with a bracha. The Achroinim are maskim that it's better to follow the opinion of the Taz. This is the conclusion of Pri Megadim Achsas HaShekel Dar Chachayim Chayadon, to put it on without a bracha. Now, the Dirshu brings down, Minhag Eretz Yisrael is not to put on tefillin. Who writes that? Rabbi Chil Michal Tikachinsky in Luach Eretz Yisrael, the Shevet HaLevi, Rav Vosner. However, the Minhag in Chutz La'aretz, it says Rab Shach, is to put on tefillin. Minhag Chutz La'aretz is to put on tefillin. Unless you live in Vilna. Unless you come from the city of the Gra. The Beis Halevi put on tefillin Chol Hamoed. The Grach and the Griz did not put on tefillin. Okay. Without a bracha. Bracha is einon ma'akvos. The bracha is not ma'akiv with suffix bracha lahakel. Uvefrat shehagra azal kasav she'ein ledas hayesh oimrim ikar b'shas. Especially, the Gra holds, here listen to this, the Gra of all people holds you're not allowed to wear tefillin on Chol Hamoed. The Gra of all people held it is usher to wear tefillin on Chol Hamoed. Therefore you don't make a bracha. Gam koidem hahanacha yachshav b'daita. Before you put on tefillin, you should think, Im ani mechuyev, if I am mechuyev to put on tefillin, ani menichan l'shem mitzvah. I should put them, I'm putting them on for a mitzvah. V'im lav, ein ani menichan l'shem mitzvah. Uv'zeh yetze yedei kulei ama. Da'af la'asorim the Chol Hamoed, eino izman tefillin. Even those who hold Chol Hamoed is not Zman Tefillin. Ain't over about Tosef. You're not going to be over about Tosef. Since you're not mechavin by putting them on l'shem mitzvah. V'chol shekain certainly she'ein lachash b'zeh le'iser zilzol shel ois Chol Hamoed, and certainly you should not be concerned that you're being mezalzel in the ois of Chol Hamoed. That's only if you're mechavin l'shem mitzvah. So let's say you say, I'm very confused. Should I put on tefillin on Chol Hamoed? The answer is, if you don't know what your minhag is, you absolutely need to put on tefillin on Chol Hamoed. If you're not clear on your minhag, you must wear tefillin on Chol Hamoed. The Rama says, minhag Ashkenaz is to wear tefillin. But if you have a minhag not to wear tefillin, then you can follow your custom. But if you're not sure, when I say minhag, that means you know in your father's city in Europe, not what when I say minhag, it doesn't mean what your father did. What your father did is, not really relevant to this. What they did in the city where your father comes from, or your grandfather comes from. Weiter. Utfilin de Rabbeinu Tam ein lanich Chol Hamoed. Don't put on Rabbeinu Tam tefillin on Chol Hamoed. Why? Because where does it come from to wear Rabbeinu Tam tefillin? The Zohar says don't wear tefillin on Chol Hamoed. So you can't wear Rabbeinu Tam tefillin on Chol Hamoed. Oid katsu achreinim. V'hu be'artzes achayim ein sham. De'ein nachan shebebeis ha'knesset achas kasum yanicha tugim sasum la yanicha. It is not correct that in one shul some people wear, some people don't. This is something that, I don't know, everything's become a melting pot. Rav Moshe is very machmer on this. That you cannot have in one shul some people wearing, some people not. If in your shul people do not, the people who do need to go behind the mechitza. Umi mishum lo yisisgoy to do. Umi she'ein maniach tefillin b'chol hamoed shemasal beis hamedrash shemanichan tefillin yesh lo gam kein lahanichan uveli bracha. The Mishna Berura says don't go behind the bima, don't go behind the mechitza, put on tefillin without a bracha. The tzibur shenagel aniach tefillin lo mishanas minhagam. A tzibur that the minhag is to put on should not change their minhag. By the way, if you're a Sfardi and you don't know what your minhag is, you should not wear tefillin on Chol Hamoed. But if you're an Ashkenazi and you don't know what your minhag is, you should wear tefillin on Chol Hamoed without a bracha. Okay, Rabbi Isai, have a wonderful day. Bracha v'atzlacha. Kol tov.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.